Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is our first chapter, that is Islam in Southeast Asia. In this chapter, we will study the peaceful expansion and growth of Islam to Southeast Asia by traders and merchants. Southeast Asia is composed of countries of impressive diversity in religion and culture, which includes China, Brunei, Burma, Cambodia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, and etc. Islam was taken to Southeast Asia not through military conquest by the Arab armies but by Muslim merchants and traders from Arabia and India. The period from 1500 to 1800 was very crucial, means was very important in the spread of Islam in this region, when the common peoples of Malaysia and Indonesia came in contact with Arab and Indian Muslim merchants. In the Mughal period, Muslim traders increased their activity in Southeast Asia and many of them settled on the coast permanently. The local people admired the honesty and sincerity of these merchants and became Muslim. Indonesia has the largest number of Muslims than any other country in the world. The Aceh Kingdom was known in the 17th century as the Golden Age of Islam in Indonesia. Because of the famous Silk Route, Islam is spread in Central Asia and China. In 1990, the Central Asian states gained independence after the breakup of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, as Russia was known. Before their independence, their people were unable to practice their religion freely since 1917, but now they have reverted to the faiths of their forefathers. The basic tenets of Islam, the Quran, the practice of prayers and fasting, is same in Southeast Asia as anywhere else in the Islamic world. However, the local culture and customs have been absorbed into the traditions. And dear students, this is the end of our chapter. I hope you will understand well. Don't forget to read the chapter thoroughly, and if you have any confusion, you can ask to me. Thank you.